in a mosh pit if ain't no injuries. I got him.
The Turkish wonderkid that Manchester United should sign. 3 Jadon Sancho alternatives, episode 3 of 3. This video will be the final episode in my 3-part series looking at 3 Jadon Sancho alternatives that Manchester United could sign. The first 2 episodes will be linked in the description below, and in this video I will be looking at another potential option before at the end I compare all 3 players and give my verdict on who would be the best player to sign in the right wing position should Manchester United not be able to get Jadon Sancho in the summer. But before the video starts, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out some of my other videos which will be linked in the description below. So the final player I will be suggesting as a potential Jadon Sancho alternative is Roma's Turkish 22-year-old Cengiz Ünder. I did consider a number of other players who didn't make the list, such as Federico Chiesa at Fiorentina, David Neres at Ajax and Rafinha at Rennes, but I went with Ünder not just because of his ability but because his statistical output stood out from all of the others. Out of all 3 of the players I've suggested in this series, I would consider Ünder the most natural conventional winger. His main attributes are his dribbling, pace and crossing ability when cutting inside from the right and putting in an in-swinging cross with his left foot. Ünder reminds me of Arjen Robben in this sense, as both are very one-footed, which means that like Robben, Cengiz Ünder consistently is looking to cut in on his left foot in order to release a shot when around the box. Ünder was injured through September and October this season, so his minutes have been restricted, seeing him play less than 800 minutes in Serie A this campaign. However, looking at his underlying numbers, we can see just how impressive he's been. His dribbling ability can be seen as this season he's recorded the 6th most dribbles of any Serie A player with 3.4 per 90 minutes. Whilst Manchester United's current right wing option Daniel James thrives when having space ahead of him to dribble, he does struggle when getting past players in congested areas. Ünder, however, excels when he's able to square up a defender around the box, from where he can use his intricate dribbling to get past him. This is a vital skill for any right winger United look to pursue, as currently United lack the ability to break down sides who sit in deep and compact systems, so having a player similar to Martial who could do this would be of huge benefit to the side. In terms of chance creating alone, Cengiz Ünder is a step above Daniel James and any of the other United options in the right wing position. Ünder has recorded the 10th most key passes in Serie A this season with 2.78 per 90 minutes, has the 11th highest expected assist rate with 0.28 per 90, and is getting 2.91 shots and an XG of 0.28 per 90 minutes as well. We can compare Ünder's last 2 seasons, because he's only played around 700 minutes this season, to Daniel James this season and see the vast improvement Ünder would be in all departments. I would give Ünder a 6.9 current ability rating, as I do think he is just below Champions League level class bracket, which doesn't mean I don't think he's good enough to play in the Champions League. This just means that Ünder is at the moment just below the level for playing regularly in the latter stages of the Champions League. But I do think he can improve dramatically, which will come when he's able to play 2,000 minutes plus for a full season, which has been a problem for him in recent years. But his potential is high, which is why I give him an 8.2 for potential ability, just inside the world class bracket. If you're unsure about my rating system, check out some of my previous videos where I explain it, or head over to my Instagram where I will be putting up a post about it. So it has been clear that United have needed an upgrade in the right wing area for some time, so rather than compare Ünder to the current set of options, let's compare all 3 alternatives to Jadon Sancho that I've selected. So of the 3, Suso and Cengiz Ünder are the 2 who are most similar, with both being left footers whose primary function is to shift the ball onto their left foot in the final third and provide a lofted pass, cross or a shot to create a goal scoring opportunity. If we look at their statistical output models over each other from the past 2 seasons, we can see that they are very similar. Suso just edges Ünder when it comes to chance creation, with his key pass and expected assist per 90 being slightly higher, but I do consider Ünder the better dribbling threat, as he has the ability to use his pace to drive the ball forward, progressing the ball from the middle to the final third, while Suso's dribbling is far more predicated on intricate dribbles in the final third, which is also extremely valuable, but I think Ünder's ability to inject pace into the attack gives him the slight advantage, making up for the slight edge Suso has when it comes to creating chances. Cengiz Ünder is a bigger goal threat, getting into more positions, as seen with his XG shots and goals per 90 being higher over the course of the last 2 seasons. It should also be factored in that Ünder is 4 years younger than Suso, and I do believe he has greater potential, so of the 2 I would prefer Cengiz Ünder. Christopher Nkunku, however, is a different type of player to Ünder. Nkunku is far more of a playmaker, and like Jadon Sancho, he will look to pick up the ball in the half spaces and use short quick passes in the final third to progress the ball forward into the box, whereas Under's game is a bit more one-dimensional, looking to isolate a fullback in a one-on-one and use his dribbling ability primarily to advance the attack. When we compare both players' statistical output over the past few seasons, it is clear who is the better player. Nkunku is far outperforming Under through every chance creating metric, with his key passes and expected assists per 90 all being a lot higher. They do look similar when it comes to their go for it, with their shots XG and goals per 90 all close together. For this reason, Nkunku would be the player out of the three I would go for as a Jadon Sancho alternative, and you can see a more in-depth analysis of him by looking at the video in the description below. He is episode 2 of this series, so go and check that out if you want to see a bigger breakdown of Nkunku's ability. So thank you for watching. If you like that video, remember to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and put your video suggestions in the comment section below.
Fernandes in. Mbappe! Watch out world, there's a new number 10. Kylian Mbappe's star is shining now. Giroud gets it through. He's done it again. The boy wonder has 2 for France.